Okay guys, this is my 2470 2.8 L lens, and basically I dropped this lens and damaged the filter ring or the filter sleeve. Some departments call these the sleeve, filter sleeve. It's a little confusing because initially they were going to send me this other assembly, but basically I dropped it and I bent that, and I need to replace it. I thought it was going to be really hard to replace it. I sent it to the factory and they were going to charge me $400 to do the whole service, checking the lens inside and take it apart and replace that part. But unfortunately I cannot afford it, so I did some research and found out that this sleeve comes out really easy. So I'm gonna do that and hopefully help you guys. But I had to put some lens tissue because I had to straighten this out with a piece of metal and didn't want to scratch anything inside. So I did it very carefully because this was really bent. We need to straighten this out because there's a plastic sleeve, a plastic ring inside that pops out, and this needs to be like this. If it's too bent, it won't come out. So yeah, here we go. And as you can see, we have that plastic ring inside. Didn't want to damage it, so put I bent it, as you can see there. Well, can't really focus, but you can see it right there. And we're gonna get that in here. Okay, there it is. So you want to pull, and then I'm using this it's like a shirt insert but it's flexible enough so I don't damage anything. It's not so hard that I can scratch anything else, and I just run it through it. There it is. I don't want to pull on it because I don't want to break. If any of the tabs are inside here, I don't want to break it. I'm going to try to get it in one piece as much as possible. I'm going to try to get it in again. It's going to damage the thing a little bit, but there it is. There you have it. It has some foam underneath. Of course, that's to help seal that part to the sleeve. And there you have it. That's the inside of the lens. And as you can see, there's nothing else. It's pretty easy to take them out. They're really soft. They're not too tight. Still, this one's a little less. And that's it. If we lift this section, there you have it. There it is. So basically there you have it. We remove the old ring which was damaged, and we have the new one here. And these bigger screws don't get removed. Those are part of the actual lens assembly, so we don't want to remove those three. But the little ones, yes, you do. And it seems like this section it's all the same. If you align the slots, the slotted holes there, you can see the little ones that we're using to mount it onto the lens. And it's pretty straightforward. It's just a sleeve. There's nothing to it. I'm not gonna tighten them until I line them all up. Otherwise we can. Okay, once we have them there, I line up, and they don't need much. They're pretty. Make sure everything's there and sitting there properly. We could miss something, or we can have something in between these two sections, and then we can mess it up. Okay, so now we can tighten the screws just very lightly. Remember, these were really easy to take out. They didn't need a lot of force. Okay guys, so I'm no expert on this on the arrangement of the tabs, but it has 3 tabs. It has 1, 2, 3 tabs that of course they move out in order to release because they have a little notch. If you, I don't know if you can tell, but maybe you see the notch right there. So that little notch has to move out and in, and the lens has that right there. You can see it. There it is. See that little notch? That's where those tabs go, and all you do is put it in, and that's it. Snap it in, and you're good to go.